Hi, I'm Simon Rees, Director of the Govett Brewster Art Gallery in New Plymouth and Curator of Sister Corita's Summer of Love. Corita Kent, who became Sister Corita, was a Los Angelino who in her 18th year dedicated her life thereafter to the church. Studied art in university as while a novitiate and grew up through the Immaculate Heart of Mary community in West Hollywood, becoming in the 60s the art teacher at the college there. Her art class actually became famous at that time based around a print workshop. And for a period in the 60s, particularly between 64 and sort of 68, she encouraged her students to help her in an Andy Warhol factory-like production line, producing the amazing and colourful work that we see in this exhibition. Well, she saw Warhol's Campbell soup cans at the Ferris Gallery in Los Angeles and was somehow inspired by that to look at the supermarket directly across the road from the art department at the school and start integrating commercial signage from the market basket, it was called. And from there looked further out to street signs, sort of integrating visual signs from the world around her and aggregating different sorts of philosophy, including scripture, into that work also. She's called the Joyous Revolutionary because she made a great body of work around civil rights, anti-war, women's rights, but always her messages were bright in their colours, and there's something upbeat about the way she uses the text even when transporting quite a serious message.
Hi, I'm Robert Leonard, Chief Curator here at City Gallery Wellington. When Simon put together the Sister Corita exhibition at the Govett Brewster Art Gallery in New Plymouth, he included a sidebar exhibition of other artists' work. He had works by Colin McCann, Ed Ruscha, Marco Fusinato, an Australian artist, and the Wellington Media Collective. And he was trying to provide a kind of a wider context for Corita's work in order to make it more relevant, I think, to New Zealand audiences. And now that the show's here in Wellington, I've put together a similar but different sidebar exhibition to go with it. It also includes the work of Colin McCann. McCann's a kind of interesting parallel with Sister Corita. McCann was born a year after Corita and died a year after Corita. McCann's also famous for making hand-painted typographic works. He was also an artist who included a lot of scripture in his painting. He wanted to revitalise religious art in New Zealand, and he's also important for including vernacular sources in his work. Just as Sister Corita finds her epiphanies in the supermarket, he found his epiphanies looking at scoreboards and roadside signage. In addition to McCann, we've also included work by Ed Ruscha, who's a Los Angeles artist, like Sister Corita, living in Los Angeles and working at the same time as her. So we've got a painting of his from the Auckland Art Gallery called Love Chief. We also have works by New Zealand artists Jim Spears and Michael Parakofi, Australian artist Scott Redford, and a selection of evangelical moving type video works by Christian filmmakers.